The reason why I'm blabbing about this is I decided that I'm going to summarize books because while reading Tim Ferriss's 4 hour work week, I was like, dude, edge lord, you are such an edge lord. Your book has such a good message. If only you were a little less egotistical about it, because of the very egoist and oh my god, the ego that comes off that book. Many people don't read past all of that, primarily because it's so hard to get triggered these days. But then the book has some really nice messages. And his book is not the only one. I just took it as an extreme example. There are many other non-fiction books out there that are just amazing, but people don't read them because, to quote something Fran Lebowitz said, which is, what's the worst thing that could happen to a book? It's like you forget about it, right? So you pick up a good book based on a recommendation, you start reading it, but then you're like, oh my god, get to the point, or oh my god, the ego, or oh my god, what bullshit, and you close the book. And many times books don't start. Like books and blogs are different that way. Blogs will come to a point, books probably sometimes take time to come to the point, quite like me with this video. It's 3 o'clock in the night, like, give me some leeway. Anyway, so I was thinking I should summarize non-fiction books, and I have actually summarized a non-fiction book, and I'm going to link that into the comments because, of course, there has to be a call to action. Otherwise, what kind of a content creator am I, right? Like, not asking to click something, that is like a crime. So, I was thinking there have to be these amazing non-fiction books that I've probably already read, and I make meticulous notes. So summarizing books that I've already read won't be that difficult for me. So if there are any non-fiction books you want me to summarize into my blogs, uh, which I have entitled, I really love this, okay? Like, I know some of you will probably think it's inappropriate, but my blog is literally called PS with PS, Bullshit with Vinati Sheth. And this is where all the bloggy content, all the summaries, all the experiences, because I do try out a lot of things in terms of hobbies and in terms of art challenges or writing prompts or writing competitions or all of that. So all that will go into the blog. I do have an essays section as well, and that's where you will get the nuance. So in the blog section, I want to put book summaries, and only non-fiction book summaries of books that have something to teach. I'm not doing this for fiction because fiction will have spoilers, right? And if you get the spoiler, there's no point to enjoying fiction. And this is coming from somebody who reads the last page of the book first. So, yeah, I'm like that. So, no fiction, just non fiction. If there's any non fiction book you want summarized, put it in the comments. If you don't want to comment it, send me a DM, direct message, because I said DP once to somebody who was not from India, and they were like, why are you commenting my DP when I haven't sent it and I'm a woman? Like, and I was like, DP stands for display picture, and she's like, oh, in our country it stands for something else. So yeah, if you have any non-fiction book summary requests, put those in the comments, and I will accommodate them as soon as possible, because flippin' reading is really sacred to me. As the books page of my website says, literature is my love language, and literature also encompasses textbooks. It also encompasses books like language transfer PDF that is available online, or books like Tae Kim's Guide to Learning Japanese, which is again available online for free. So there's a lot of things out there that we could all benefit from. But then, primarily because of disinterest, or because of not having a habit of reading, or because of lack of time being the primary factor, uh, especially if you don't have something like writing as your profession. So if you have some book, non-fiction book that you think you really really want to learn from, but you didn't get the time or didn't really feel like completing it, uh, yeah, put it in the comments or the direct messages, and I will summarize it for you as soon as possible. I really want to do this because the biggest thing with reading industry right now, I think, is that there's a lot of snobbery in that reading is seen as this thing that only the intelligentsia or the intellectuals or all of that do, and I'm like, no. The biggest problem with reading is it is inaccessible. Reading books, and if it becomes a little bit more accessible, if you develop like an interest, which will happen when you will have that aha moment, right? The first aha moment that you get from a book, when you're reading for pleasure, or when you are reading with a purpose, which is what we do when we do non-fiction reading, you're going to want to read more. And while I don't really endorse any habits, or where I don't discourage any habits on social media platforms, uh, like, yeah, because personal preferences and opinions and all of that, reading is one thing I do recommend. If you read, you are engaging so many senses, and because of mobile phones, we are kind of scrolling our boredom away, right? And that is sad. That is really sad. So if you have a book, and again, I'm not reading physical books, I'm reading Kindles, which has been scratched and bonked because I really do use it a lot and I take it everywhere with me. But reading, if made accessible, is a habit that everybody could pick. So if there is a book, a non-fiction book you want summarized, put it in the comments and I'm gonna turn it into a blog and put it on my lovely website. One more CTA for those of you who made it this far, which I think none of you did, because oh my god, who wants to listen to a weird Indian girl go on at 3 o'clock in the night on 28th March, a few hours before Holi, go about books. But the CTA is, my website is officially active. It's binatishe.com. It will be linked in the comments. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the newsletter, which is going to be themed around etymology. It's going to be themed around history, the first one. I haven't really planned what the second one is going to be. So I have defined my 5 content pillars, and yeah, I'll create content around that as well, letting you know what the entire planning process is. So if you are a content writer or a creator and you are struggling with designing that process, you can kind of learn from it. Learn from all the notes that have happened. So there you go. See you soon. Thank you for listening to me. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Do let me know what you want summaries for. I'm reachable on all the links mentioned in the description. Bye bye.